Mexico foster father at the center of a high-profile sexual abuse case has pleaded guilty. We first brought you those allegations against Clarence Garcia in a KRQE Investigate story back in 2018. Today, he pleaded guilty to those charges, but will not spend any time in prison. Let's get to News 13's Ariana Kraft. She joins us live outside of District Court this afternoon.
The prosecutor in this case explained in court today why this plea agreement is in the best interest of Garcia's victims. Clarence Garcia was a foster parent in Bernalillo County from 1999 until his license was terminated in 2018.
MR was sexually abused by Clarence Garcia when she was 10 years old.
In 2018, one of his foster daughters and victims told a school counselor Garcia was touching her inappropriately. This led to an extensive CYFD investigation. Garcia was later charged with sexually abusing 6 girls in his care.
Beginning when she was 14, JH, an intellectually and developmentally delayed young woman, was continuously raped by Clarence Garcia for 16 months while in his supposed care.
On Garcia's 66th birthday, he pled guilty to 7 sexual abuse charges.
How do you plead to the charge of criminal sexual contact of a minor in the 3rd degree person in position of authority?
Guilty.
How do you plead to charge 3, criminal sexual contact of a minor in the 3rd degree, child under 13?
Guilty.
Each count carries a basic sentence of 6 years in prison. He was looking at 42 years.
Knowing how hard it is to get a jury to convict on child sex abuse cases, especially when we're dealing with severance, this plea was very much in the best interest of these kids so that they wouldn't have to go through the process of a trial.
But in this case, Garcia won't be serving any jail time.
And I will fully suspend that sentence on the condition that you complete 5 to 20 years of supervised probation at initial sentencing, which is today.
The attorney representing 2 of Garcia's victims told the court how the sexual abuse they endured from Garcia changed their lives forever.
MR is now 15 years old and continues to struggle with the impact of the abuse that she suffered. Not a day goes by that MR is not haunted by the horrors experienced by the hands of Clarence Garcia.
Kate Furlick is hopeful Garcia's sentencing will help improve the state's foster care system moving forward.
The foster care system can silence a child's voice. The system defers to adults and assumes that broken foster children must be making things up. She hopes today changes that.
Clarence Garcia is required to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. Also, the way the cases were broken up, if this went to trial, jurors would only be able to hear 1 case of abuse per trial. Back to you.
All right, Ariana, thank you. Now, under Garcia's conditions of probation, he must complete a sex offender program, pay restitution, and he cannot live with or have unsupervised contact with anyone under the age of 18.